Portugal has proposed a plan to change its citizenship residency requirement from 5 to 10 years, a significant shift announced in June 2025 that's sparking buzz among expats and investors. I was just speaking with a close friend who's well connected in immigration in Portugal, and he told me he was pretty sure that this law or this decree has a very good chance of passing. So we want to take this seriously because there's a very high likelihood it could change from 5 to 10 years. Governed by the Portuguese nationality law number 37-81, this draft proposal, presented by the center-right minority government, aims to strengthen integration requirements amid rising immigration, with 1.6 million foreign residents in Portugal's 10.5 million population. In 2025, Portugal's citizenship remains attractive, offering a passport ranked 6th in the world on the Henley Passport Index with visa-free access to 190 countries. This video will break down what the proposed change entails, its benefits, who it affects, and the application process under current and proposed rules, as well as validity, potential drawbacks, and some practical tips to navigate the transition. All info is updated for 2025 based on official sources like the Portuguese Council of Foreign Ministers and recent news. But the proposal is not yet law. Let's get started. Portugal's proposed citizenship law change, announced on June 23, 2025, would extend the residency requirement for naturalization from 5 to 10 years of residency for most foreigners, and 7 years for nationals of Portuguese-speaking CPLP countries like Brazil, Angola, and Mozambique, which account for 450,000 residents currently. The residency period would start from the issuance of the first residence permit, not the application date, reversing a 2024 amendment. The plan, driven by Minister Antonio Leitão Amaro, emphasizes quote-unquote effective connection to Portugal, requiring proficiency in Portuguese at an A2 level, which is upper beginner, it's very beginner level, as well as familiarity with national culture and adherence to democratic values, with stricter criminal checks barring any effective prison sentence. The proposal also limits birthright citizenship, requiring foreign parents to reside legally for 3 years as opposed to 1 year currently, and declare intent for their child's nationality. In 2025, 141,300 foreigners were naturalized in 2023, a 20% drop from 2022, with 400,000 applications currently pending. The changes under parliamentary review respond to pressure from the far-right Chega Party and align with EU trends, as posts on X reflect mixed sentiments. Some call it a quote-unquote rug pull for expats, while others support stricter integration. And you can see the validity of both arguments here, but bottom line, for golden visa holders who thought that they were getting citizenship with 7 days physical presence per year for 5 years, they are going to be largely upset by this changes. All expats in Portugal, be it American expats, people from all over the world, this is going to completely change the calculus in terms of living in Portugal and working towards citizenship. The benefits of Portuguese citizenship remain compelling in 2025, even with the proposed changes for a lot of people. You'll gain a passport with visa-free access to 190 countries, including obviously the Schengen area, USA, Canada, enhancing your global mobility. You get the EU rights to live, work, and study in 27 EU countries, accessing Portugal's SNS healthcare system and healthcare all over Europe. You have the education all over Europe. Portugal's tax regime offers deductions for healthcare and education. There's also the non-habitual resident program, the NHR 2.0. A lot of people got in under the old NHR and got grandfathered, but it's still actively running under the NHR 2.0 program, which we've made other videos about on this channel, so subscribe to the channel. Once you have citizenship, of course, it's lifelong. It can be passed on to your children. Portugal supports dual nationality, meaning you do not need to renounce, benefiting an estimated over 1 million dual citizens in Portugal. Portugal has, I think, 15 UNESCO sites. It's a great country to live in. It's often ranked one of the safest countries in Europe. And there's a lot of different paths into Portugal with different visas. You have the D7 visa, the D8 visas, the golden visas. If you have a European passport, you can simply sign up. So who is affected by the proposed change? Current rules are 5 years residency and a clean record. And this applies to applications before June 19th, 2025. So all those 400,000 pending cases should be protected. Post June 19th applications may face the new 10-year or 7-year requirement if passed, needing a 2/3 parliamentary majority due to Chega's support, which my friends tell me is quite possible that they could get the votes they need to make this a reality. By the way, we highly recommend using a lawyer for Portuguese citizenship as well as residency. They will help ensure compliance. They'll be up to date with all the constant changes. In Portugal, the laws around citizenship and residency seemingly change every single year. So if you're looking to get residency in Portugal or a citizenship in Portugal, there's a link in the description where you can book a call with us, book a one-on-one consultation, get all your questions answered, and get the process started. The proposed 10-year requirement doubles the wait, frustrating expats nearing the 5 years. We're going to have to see how that plays out. You might be watching this as someone who's been a resident in Portugal for 3 years, you're getting close to citizenship, and now they're moving the goalpost. So here's some practical tips for navigating Portugal's citizenship changes in 2025. First, hopefully you acted fast and submitted already. So another reason to submit your application as soon as you're eligible so that you can lock in on the old rules. Number 2, verify your residency, track your days in country per year with passport stamps, with affidavits, with travel records, etc. Third, hire a lawyer, hire a firm to ensure compliance. Fourth, study Portuguese. You need to get to A2 proficiency. You can listen to podcasts, buy books, use Duolingo, all different things to learn the language. And fifth, keep up to date on changes in the rules. Monitor updates. Things are changing all the time. Good on you watching this YouTube video. I will be posting updates as we hear about changes to the citizenship process in Portugal. So subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and we will see you in the next video about taxes, residency, and citizenship around the world. That's the full guide to Portugal's proposed citizenship residency changes. If you're pursuing it or you have questions, drop them in the comments below, and we'll see you in the next video.